Alligator. Alligators are very large meat-eating reptiles. They only live in the United States and China. An alligator's body is covered in green armor called scutes. Their powerful tails make up half of their body length. Alligators live in the waters and along the shores of rivers, lakes, marshes, and swamps. Bear. A bear is a large mammal covered in thick fur. Bears live on every continent except Australia. All bears eat meat as well as plants, except for the giant panda bear. Panda bears only eat bamboo. Bears hibernate, or stay asleep, in their dens all winter long. Cow. Cows are very large mammals that usually live on farms. A male is called a bull, and a baby is a calf. Cows provide most of the world's supply of milk. Cows graze on grasses and have 4 stomachs they use to digest their food. A group of cows is called a herd or kine. Dog. Dogs are related to wolves, but dogs are tame or domesticated. Dogs come in all shapes and sizes. Dogs are popular pets and perform important jobs like guarding the home and herding sheep. Elephant. Elephants are the largest land mammals and can be found in Africa and Asia. Elephants are gray and have huge bodies and heads. The elephant's upper lip extends into a long trunk, which the elephant uses to draw water and to reach food on the ground or in trees. Elephants travel in herds. Fox. The fox is a member of the dog family and hunts other animals. Foxes are smaller than wolves and often have reddish-colored hair. Foxes are known to be clever and crafty. Goat. Goats live in mountainous regions. They have thick fur to keep them warm and hooves to help them climb. Goats are plant eaters and spend most of their day eating. A herd of goats is called a flock. Horse. Horses are long-legged, hoofed mammals with long tails and flowing manes. They are fast runners and can run at speeds of around 40 miles an hour. Horses walk, trot, canter, and gallop. Most horses are domesticated or tame, but there are still wild horses as well. Horses usually live around 30 years. Iguana. Iguanas are large lizards ranging between 1 and 6 feet. They are green and brown, which camouflages them from predators. They live in the deserts and rainforests of North and South America. Iguanas prefer plants, but sometimes eat insects, worms, and tiny animals as well. Jaguar. The jaguar is a wild cat that lives in South and Central America. They grow up to 6 feet long. Jaguars have brownish-yellow fur with dark spots. They live alone and are very protective of their territories. Jaguars are nocturnal and mostly hunt at night. Kangaroo. The kangaroo is only found on the continent of Australia and the island of New Guinea. They are marsupials and have a special pouch to keep their babies safe. A baby kangaroo is called a joey. Their legs are very strong and they can hop very fast and very far. Kangaroos are herbivores or plant eaters. Lion. Lions are very large cats that live mostly in Africa, but sometimes can be found in India. A full-grown male lion will weigh between 300 and 400 pounds. Lions live in groups known as prides and hunt other animals for food. Monkey. There are 125 different species or kinds of monkeys. All monkeys use their hands and feet to hold on to things, and some can use their tails too. Some monkeys live on the ground and some live in trees. Monkeys live in groups called troops. They use their voice, face, and body movements to communicate with each other. Nightingale. The nightingale is a tiny bird known for its beautiful singing. They live in the forests of Europe and Asia. They migrate to Africa in the winter so they can stay warm. Nightingales build tiny cup-shaped nests to lay their eggs in. The little birds eat fruits, seeds, nuts, and insects. Owl. Owls are birds of prey, meaning they hunt for their food. They have large heads, wide eyes, and sharp talons. They can see and hear much better than humans can. Most owls are nocturnal and fly at night. There are over 200 different species or kinds of owls in the world. Penguin. Penguins are birds, but they do not fly. Their flipper-like wings and webbed feet make them excellent swimmers. A penguin's feathers are waterproof. Their diet is made up of fish, squid, and other small ocean animals. All penguins live south of the equator. Quail. Quails live in forests all over the world. Their feathers are brown, white, and black to help them blend into their environment. Quails live in groups called coveys. Quails are usually on the ground and only fly for short distances. They build their nests on the ground and can lay between 6 and 24 eggs. Rabbit. Rabbits are animals that usually have long ears and long legs. Rabbits have large front teeth, which they use to eat vegetation. Rabbits are related to hares and are most active in the evening hours. Squirrel. There are more than 200 kinds of squirrels. Squirrels can be gray, black, or brown. Tree squirrels have bushy tails, and ground squirrels do not. Flying squirrels can glide from tree to tree. Squirrels are rodents and must gnaw on wood to keep their teeth from becoming too long. Turtle. Turtles are reptiles. They are cold-blooded and need air to breathe. Some turtles live on the land, and others live in the water. They have hard shells covered in scutes they use for protection. Mother turtles lay eggs, but do not care for their young. Urchin. Sea urchins live on the floor of the ocean. Their bodies are covered with a hard shell and spines like a porcupine. They have hundreds of tiny tubed feet that help them move and hold on to the seafloor. Their mouths are on their underside, and they eat by crawling on top of their food. Sea urchins do not have brains. Vulture. Vultures have dark feathers and bare heads and necks. They are birds of prey, but do not usually kill their own food. They are scavengers and eat carrion, which means animals that are already dead or dying. They use their excellent sense of smell to find their food. Vultures build their nests using sticks high in the trees or on the ledges of cliffs. Walrus. Walruses are large aquatic or water mammals with 2 strong front flippers and 1 rear flipper. They have 2 long tusks they use to pull their bodies onto land, look for food, and protect themselves. A male walrus can weigh between 1 and 2 tons. They spend most of their life in or near the sea. Like all mammals, they must have air to breathe. X-ray fish. X-ray fish are small freshwater fish. Their skin is a clear color, which is how they got their name. X-ray fish live in the ocean off the coast of South America. They are omnivores and eat tiny shrimp and worms as well as plants. X-ray fish live with other fish in schools. Yaks. Yaks are very large mammals with long hair and horns. They resemble their relative, the cow. Yaks live in the mountains of Tibet. They are very sure-footed and can climb high up the mountains with ease. Yaks are grazers and eat grasses and shrubs. Zebra. Zebras are striped horse-like animals that live on the African savanna. Their black and white stripes help camouflage or hide them from predators like lions. They live in family groups called herds or zeals. Zebras are herbivores and graze for grass. Free coloring pages, games, puzzles, and more information at facebook.com/iStorybooks.